Hello, I'm glad you joined me today for the Imelda Fit. It's going to be a conditioning class today. There's a little bit of a different element today. It's a very challenging element in that there's going to be a 20-second aerobic and then a 1-minute strength. So have a set of weights. I'm going to medium heavy weight because we're doing it for a minute, and you've got a towel and a water bottle as well with you. So if at any point you find that it's just too much on the aerobic element or whatever, you can just tone it down a little bit and then join back in with us. So it's going to be quite a hectic one, but I think enjoyable one as well. So I hope you do enjoy it. Okay, let's get ready to go, and we'll just do the warm up. Okay, I'm going to start the little leg curl today. Just that pull back. Okay, then with my arms up, get that squeeze back between the shoulder blades, abs are pulled in, feeling nice and strong and ready to go. I'm getting that lift. I'm coming back with that curl. That push back with the elbows, elbows up shoulder height. Up. Okay, another 4, 3, 2, step touch it. Reach it out. Okay, so from the arms as you go. My abs are pulled in, my rib cage is low. Yeah, feel that, already that little tension on the abs. I'm going one arm and the other. Both. Feel that heart rate coming up. Then I'm going to go to 1. Just sweeping across the body. Back to your leg curl, pulling back the arms, opening out the chest. Yeah, feel that squeeze behind the back. I'm going to do a reach up, little reach up. Stop your toes. Go lift the knee, lift the knee. Feel those hip flexors starting to work for you. Good, 8 more. 1 more. I'm going to swing one arm only across the front. I'm just pushing that hip out. Okay, the other side. Let's go do a squat here. Squat, push. Yeah, so getting down nice and low. Feel like that zip and hold is on for you all the time. I'm going to walk this in, drop out. Go change it, out, back in. Just change legs. Good, I've got 2 more. I'm going to stay out on this one. Okay, just bend the leg. Bend the leg. And now I'm going to reach down. Up with the other arm. Feel like that bottom goes way back. You drop your weight through the leg. Yes, I'm getting that lift to the back as well with that other arm. Coming low on that leg. Good, I've got 2 more. Well done. Bring it in, little turn. Knee coming up, nice and strong. Don't let it just drift across the front. Keep it strong. And well done, just give it a little shake through. Okay, as I said, the first element is a little bit of aerobic element. You can go high or low on it. I'm obviously showing you the high. Got a little butt kicks and knees. Okay, I'm going to put that timer on for us. Okay, so it's just going to beat this in. Okay, so little butt kicks as you go forward. Knees up as you go back. And again, abs pulled in the whole time. Now remember, you have to have a set of weights quite close by, just because we're going to grab those weights. I'll take the first few seconds to explain what we're doing, and then we go. Well done, okay. With your weights. Okay, I'm going to do a squat and a lift, a squat and a Y, a lift, a Y. So I'm working those shoulders. Now remember to just take your time with it because you have a whole minute of that exercise. We're doing all these twice through. And out. So when I get ready again, it's those little butt kicks. You've got about 14 seconds left there. Get that lift. Out in that Y. Get that lift. And right. Well done. I'm going to put those down. I've got those little butt kicks to do, so I'm going forward on the butt kick, up with those knees. So I do about 4 of each. I'm going to go into that squat with the lift of the Y. Well done. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. And out. So I'm feeling it in the shoulders. And I've got that Y. Really feeling it in the arms there. My legs always working for me. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to go into is going to be a skate. So we know the skate, jumping from one leg to the other, just skating it along. And if you feel that is too much, you can do a step touch. Getting out with those arms, good. Feeling that core pulled in for you. Getting that lift. Well done. Okay, I'm into my skate. Skate. Remember, if you want to do a step touch, that is fine. I'm skating through. I'm getting ready to grab my weights again. Well done. Okay, with my weights this time. It's going to be a lunge. As I lunge down, I lift my weights. Now again, take notice of which leg you're doing, because when we do the second set, you do the other leg. Now this is harder. If you feel that the lift is too much for that minute, you can really challenge yourself by keep going, and then leave the arms down if you need to rest for a bit, then come back in and join us. Good. So well done, you've done now 35 seconds. 40 seconds of work done. So again, deep down into your lunge, abs pulled in, you get that arm lift. Get ready for your skate. Well done. Put your weights down, your skate or your little step touch. Nice and strong, so got my abs pulled in. Get that good skate going on. Well done. So on the other leg, so as I drop, I do my lift. Good, so challenging with those weights, whatever it is you've got at home, getting that lift. Good. If you need to take water, just take that on board when you want to. Remember, it's your workout. On these, you can pause me and then join back in again. You need to take that little water break. that lift each time. Okay, well done. I'm going to put those weights down. Okay, I'm going to do a little jump forward, in, jump back, in. Now again, you can be walking it. Good, remember, just got that 20 seconds. And well done, good. Okay, pick up your weights again for me. We're going to be doing a fly. So over at the front here, the fly. Just out with the arms. Oops. Good, so of course obviously both arms. I'm getting that lift. You have now gone halfway through that minute. So good work if you manage to keep that going the whole time. So getting that little jump, wide out, back, like two V jumps put together. One forward, one back. I'm sitting way back on my heels. I've got my abs pulled in. I'm getting that lift through the shoulders there and the back of the shoulders as well. And well done. Okay, straight to my little V jumps. Forward wide, back wide. Well done. Okay, we ready to do that fly? Sitting back on it, nice straight back, shoulders back and down, and off we go. Good, so I'm concentrating on that lift. My next aerobic one is going to be a skip. So again, skip, because it's only 20 seconds. If you've got the energy, skip with your knees up, pretend rope. Okay, or if you don't want to go high, you get those knee lifts with the arms still going for you. So I'm getting that lift each time. Almost getting towards the end here now. Got about 10 seconds left. I'm getting that lift. I'm sitting back in that little half squat. Nice straight back. I've got my abs pulled in. Let my arms do that work. Well done. Okay, a skip. Or skip. With your knees up. That's it. We've only got 20 seconds. And then getting down into a bridge. Well done. Okay, in my bridge here. So what I'm going to do is one leg, it goes out in my, there into my bridge. Again, take your time with it, because remember, you have a minute. On the beep beeps, come up slowly, because your head has been down. So it's a core exercise. I'm going to get that glute squeeze on that lift leg, but the other leg is supporting me the whole time. That's where my strength work comes from. So good, it is challenging. As you've got that minute. Well done. Okay, lovely, good. That skip. Good, okay, you're not feeling too fake, I hope if you come up. Just give yourself time. Okay, knees up. My whole foot gets in contact with the floor. Remember what leg you did last time? Now it's the other leg. Okay, well done. Good, so I come down into my bridge first. My abs are pulled in. I've lifted the other leg. I go back with that leg. I come back down. Feel that work on the other leg as well. Core pulled in, shoulders having to work for me. slow close down. That core working for me the whole time. That back leg, now feeling that it's got a lot of work to do. Well done. Take your time coming up, there. Okay, a little out and in, and it's a quick jog. Arms, nice and strong. I'm going to get ready to grab those weights again. So legs just also a little bit bent, and well done, good. Okay, with my arms, over, pull back down and in. So obviously, one arm is going to do that minute for me, and then the other arm is out. Good, so both shoulders are working for me, but on this side, again it's the lat pull down, so I'm getting it into there, the lat pull down. Don't leave your other elbow hanging. Yeah, feeling really good, strong. That shoulder working for me. Okay, you've got about 15 seconds left now. You are doing great. Good, you've managed it all the way through. It's tough. I'm going to go to that joggy out box in a minute. Wide and narrow with the legs, strong with the arms. Okay, well done. Getting wide, getting narrow. All the time I can feel the work through here, and those arms strong, going out and in. Well done. Okay, picking up those weights. I'm going to the other side now. Up and back down. So my knees are quite soft. My rib cage is down. My abs are pulled in. I'm not leaning back with that weight. The other weight out with that shoulder work the whole time. And get that squeeze down from that one that's going over your head. You're well into your second half now. Good, so again, lovely and strong, stronger and fitter each time. That's it, up over the head, squeeze it down. Good, the other arm now, beginning to feel that work. It's out for you. Nice strong shoulders, gives you good definition. Well done, good. Okay, I'm going to do a little to the front and back in. Little front and back in. So again, a little dip at the front. Okay, our own body weight, we've all done it before. The curtsy and the tap, or the curtsy and the lift. Notice that lift is not a quick throw up. I get down into the curtsy, this is where my weight is. This is where my stabilisation is. Good, balance, important for us. Coordination. Good, and once we've got that balance, our coordination becomes better. Just making stronger moves all the time. Woo! And then coming up. Good. A little bit wobbly there. Just remember the zip of the hollow is on the whole time. Well done. The out to the back. Good, so I don't have to pick up any weights in this one. If you start with the other leg, maybe change over legs so you get that up and down. Well done. Own body weight with a tap or with a lift. And again, you'll notice with my knee, I don't flick it. I wait till I get it up there and out, so it's nice and strong. That thigh has to work for me as well. Good, getting that down, getting that up. Really feeling it now through that glute, side of my hip. Important to keep your hips nice and strong as we get older. Okay, little uppercut, you can go low or you can go high and you go fast. That's it, good. Up, 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 up. Abs are pulled in. Arms doing that work. You will need to grab your weights for the next one. Well done. Here, pushing my weights together. Get that lift. Go all the way down, hook it over, get that lift. All the way over, then the lift. So get that little tricep lift at the top. Over. My core is working for me on that over. Triceps on the way up to there and then down using my core again. Because back behind my arms are quite straight. Good, so you can bring them up and over and then get that tricep extension. Well done, that punch up. Again, you can be here or here and then fast. Fast, 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 fast. We've got 20 seconds. Yeah, we're feeling that. Good work. Nice and quick through the abs. Well done. Okay. Down, over the tricep, and then back down again. Up, tricep. Good. You can bring it in closer as you come up, but it's wide and low as you go down. Overhead, tricep lift each time. Good, so don't forget about your glutes. Your glutes are getting you up there, your abs are stabilising you the whole time, and then we're getting that little tricep work to get that lift. Well done. Well done if you managed to do it all through with me. We do get on the floor next. I'll just pause it after this, just because we're going to go into a plank jack, and I'll give you time to get your plank jack ready. Okay, lovely. Okay, so we are on the floor. It's going to be a plank jack for 20 seconds. Yeah, so here we go, on the floor, into your plank. If you don't want to do a plank jack, just hold the plank for me for 18 seconds. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into a tricep dip, if you want to, a tricep kick back. Okay, so get ready for your plank or your plank jack. Here we go, we're in it already. Good, so nice and low, my weight is over my chest. Well done. Come forward. So again, if your wrists are okay, it's a tricep dip. If not, it's a tricep kick back. You can kneel on it. And if you can, with your bottom off the floor. Good, again, as I was saying with tricep dips, it's all about getting that straight elbow each time. Getting that lift each time. Well done. You have already done 35 seconds, so especially if your bottom's off the floor, great, great work. You have lovely triceps. Good, those top backs of arms, we want that definition. Good. Strong arms, always a good feature. Okay, we're going to do a quick flip over into that plank or plank jack. Here we go. So weights over my chest, bottoms below my shoulders. Well done. Back. Either grab those weights and do that tricep kick back, or I'm here, bottom on the floor, but preferably off if you can, and you're doing that dip. Good. So, yeah, I know, much harder the second time. So if you can, again, that, keep going, you're doing great. Get that lift. We are halfway through, so well done, that is good work. Just give yourself a little talking to keep going. You are doing great. That straightening off of each time of those elbows. We get that work done. Our next one, we've only got now 8 seconds left. It's going to be a runner on our front. Well done. Okay, over into your fronts, nice and quick. The little runner here. So this time my bottom's about the same height as my shoulders, and it has to be there because I have to get my knee under. So again, I'm not putting my foot down on that leg that comes to the front. Well done. You're on your backs. Your knees are up to one side. I'm coming up. I'm using my obliques, I'm using my core, keep me on one hip, one shoulder, and then I take the other shoulder off the floor, and I come over to touch my toe. So remember, we're going to go straight into that runner. You've got 20 seconds left, so good work. Really feel that squeeze over your obliques. That's it, do as good form as you can. You'll get the benefit from doing that exercise to its max if you can each time. Well done. We come back onto our fronts. We do that runner. Here I go. Feeling it in the core. Well done. Coming back onto your back. I'm just coming up to the other side. Whoops, that's the other side now. Yeah. So again, one shoulder, one hip. Get that squeeze. Good, we're well into the session, so if we've managed to do it all, that is really good work. We're going to jump up after this one and just do knees up. You don't have to jump your knees up, you can just put your knees up on that standing position. Okay, through left. Okay, on that big beat, let's get ourselves off the floor. Okay, knees up. Good, so you're working really well. 32 minutes plus gone. Well done. Back down to the floor. Hands wherever you want them. Get that lift. Get that lift. So again, it's a core work.
Coming home, we're coming home now, facing the world as one.
Good.
Put your arms,
Just bring that up
put your arms
each time.
around, feeling this love tonight. Coming home now.
Good. Feeling strong through the core, through the shoulders.
Put your arms,
Getting that back of leg support you while the other leg comes up.
Coming home, we're coming home now, facing the world as one. Put your arms around, feeling this love tonight. Coming home.
5 seconds now left.
Coming home now, facing the world.
Well done. Okay, up, nice and quickly, up. And get those knees coming up and over. Getting back down on the floor, well done. Just remember, hands can be wherever you like. Getting that lift. Long straight leg lift. Oh, apologies for my internet connection. Just keep that going. Good, you have 20 seconds left. Good, getting that lift each time. Well done, good. Okay, up again. Double knee over with the arms. Next one, you will need to grab one weight for. I'm staying up. Ooh, better get that last one in. Good. I'm in a plie. I get my plie drop. Okay, down, lift it over. Pull it back down into the waist. Okay, now squeeze over at the waist each time. Stay in your plie. That's important because we're working a different area of our legs, the outside thigh. Remember which arm you did. Then we're back to those double knees. Put that weight down. Good. Rib cage down and in. Abs pulled in. Back nice and straight. Doesn't bend over. I just do that drop as low as I can into that plie. Those double knees. Well done. Okay, double knees. Well done. Okay, change over arms. Good, so again, keep on checking on your plie that your knees are out. Just scoops over my head, but I'm out keeping control of this the whole time. Getting that lift. Next one's going to be a double skate. Well done. Pull that down. My double skate. Double skate. So you see where, just go a little bit low. Get the other leg behind me. Remember, you can do a step over if you prefer. Well done. Okay, grab me those weights. We know it like the kettlebell swing. Good. So remember, you have a minute of this. So what I look like from the side, nice Squat down low, but with my chest up, my face up. And I get that long arms, and then I pull them back each time. Get that squeeze from the elbows going back. Good, you have less than 5 minutes of exercise to go now. Checking that timer. Get that pull back. Squeeze. Squeeze. Well done, that double skate. Here we go. Or the little step touch if you want to. And I get over, it's like a little plyometric move each time. Get myself up and across. And then off the floor. Then over. Abs are pulled in, which makes my legs be able to do that work. Well done. Okay, lovely. With those weights, like a kettlebell swing. Okay. Out, pull back and up. Good. Getting that nice strong squeeze at the top. Next one, I'm going to do lunge split jumps. But if you don't do lunge split jumps, you can do just kickbacks with your leg. You know it. Get that squeeze back. Well done. You're doing great work now. Well done. Okay, lunge split jumps. Or kickbacks. Good. Make sure you go into the lunge each time. Okay, this one, I'm going to come, lift myself off with one leg each time. If you can, get to the floor. If not, get low on your lunge. And if you can, with your knee going to the floor. And then push through the other leg. Abs pulled in. Good, so it's all legs on this last one standing. And up and push. Up and push. Good, so you really feel it. Knee comes right underneath my hip and then up. Well done. Lunge, split jump, lunge, or the kick back, remember. So good to be doing kick back for me. I'm really trying to bend that back knee. Well done. I'm on the other leg. Push up, lift up. Go back down. So again, when you go back down, try and get straight. Don't end up sort of half here with your bottom out. Onto the floor and get that lift. Brilliant work. If you've done this all the way through with me, good. Even if you've had to just modify it slightly, that is good. As long as you've managed to challenge yourself at some point as well. Get that push through. Okay, I'm going to pause it for this, after this next one, because we will be getting on the floor. I'm going to run through 1 minute of exercise. And well done, good, okay, lovely. So, we're getting on the floor, and it's just going to be obliques, elbow to knee. Okay, so just one last bit of exercise. Your stretches out, we're done. Okay, so zip and hollow on, out. Here we go. So remember, it's 1 minute. If you can, start with that long leg going out. If you feel that's too much, bring it in a little and do that for me. So you're just tapping the floor. Remember, it's about your core, but it's also about the up and over. Getting that elbow. Now to say getting the elbow, but the shoulder comes with it. You've gone over halfway on the last exercise now. Let's push through to the end. Good, your last 10 seconds now. Good, you've done it all the way through now. This last little bit, feeling really proud that you've done it all the way through. And well done. Okay, lovely. Just 40 plus minutes of exercise. Let's take that off now. Okay, so we're going to start our stretches out. Okay, so just do me a long, straight stretch, please. Up, my rib cage is out, my arms are going up over my head, legs are down. Okay, so you should feel quite hot after that. That aerobic slot in there really works the hearts and lungs, and then obviously that blood pumping around the body has to pump to one place in particular or one set of muscles in particular to let you do that next exercise. Good, so you've done really well today if you've managed to do it all the way through. Okay, my arms are coming up and then my arms go down to the floor. Okay, and then one leg comes up onto the floor, the other foot comes up onto the floor, one leg comes up over my hip there, and then I slowly pull it in. So again, about a 45-minute class once we've done our stretches here. Again, I'm quite happy to do hourly classes as well. You know, anything that you feel that you want included, as I say, or excluded, just, you know, give me a message. I'm getting some lovely messages. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm glad you're enjoying the classes. Okay, so down and over, and again, it's the glute stretch. So just bringing that in. Remember, just flex the foot on this one because otherwise your ankle tends to collapse in and the stretch does not go out over the glute. It ends up going outside of your shin. And we want it over the glute. I'm just pulling that in or pushing it in, whatever works for you. Okay, then that leg comes off. You've already got your other leg up there. So again, I'm just slowly getting to pull that in. So just give it time. Feel it relaxes off, and then give it another pull in. Just some deep breaths there. Okay, then over my other leg, abs are pulled in, I hold on to that thigh, and then I start to pull that leg in, that back leg, all the time keeping my other foot flexed, the leg that's crossed over flexed, so my knee stays out. Otherwise that will just want to collapse in on you and you won't get the stretch. Okay, so I'm just bringing that in. Okay, letting that go down. Take that other leg off. I'm still holding on to one leg. I look at it, pull my abs in, that comes down. I'm going to come up. I've just got both of my soles of my feet together. So I'm just holding on to there and I'm just collapsing down and over. Get that nice and let the weight of your head drop forward. So you've got that stretch out on the back of the neck, through the shoulders. Okay, then as I come up, I'm going to scoop my chest up and out, and at the same time, bring myself up by pushing out on both of those thighs, so you get an inner thigh stretch. Keep your feet close to your bottom and come up. So feeling nice up and out, nice straight back, elbows pushing down. Okay, I'm just going to come round into my front, just tuck your toes underneath, drop your hips, drop your heels down, let your head drop forward, and then slowly unroll. Remember your zip and hollow the whole time. Now, because we've done a lot of those tricep dips, I am going to stretch out the triceps at the same time as stretching out my calf on this leg. So again, once the heel's on the floor, you start softening that front leg, lift up the same arm to leg, and get that stretch through on the tricep on the arm that's up and the calf on the leg that's down. So again, I'm just softening that front leg but keeping my heel in contact with the floor. Okay, then I come up, I'm just going to do it the other side. Down, push your hips forward, there, and up. And just stretching off that tricep and that calf at the same time. I'm not leaning back, I've got my abs pulled in. Okay, coming up into the middle, just this last 3 scoops, 2 scoop, last scoop, up, just give it a little wiggle through. Okay, well done. So good work today. That was a challenging class, and if you managed to go the whole way through, great. And I'll see you again next time. Okay, bye bye for now.